Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is 10 a.m. on January 6th, 2024. Already just rolling right away into the new year, aren't we? There's actually a little bit of snow on the ground here in Piqua, Ohio. Not a whole lot, but enough to make me think, you know what? I don't really need to go anywhere today, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to stay home, doing a couple videos, and then I'm going to finish up my inventory for my business, the old treasure aisle. You can find me linked down below for my Mercari and Poshmark and my username and whatnot. I am looking at maybe I'm probably not going to do live auctions. One, I don't have really enough of a following to do live auctions. I've done them in the past, and I had fun, but I didn't really make a whole lot of money because I didn't have a lot of people in it. But I do have a few Funko Pops in particular that I'm thinking about maybe listing in my whatnot, just as like as the store part, as where you can just go in and just buy them, not auction style. So, not sure. I might get to that this weekend, but I am planning on doing that. Try to spread out my Funko Pops instead of having them just all on Mercari. I'll see, if I can sell some through whatnot, generate some sales. Y'all can help me out with that. Obviously, go check out my Mercari and my Poshmark. Maybe you got some money left over from Christmas. What you got for Christmas? You're looking for something to buy. Hey, well, there you go. Help me out. This time of year, I could definitely use the sales, because, wintertime, Ohio, it's getting colder. It's been fairly mild so far. I mean, we haven't been really cold. We haven't gotten down even anywhere close to zero yet. And this is the first time, I think we got snow like once before, but it was like literally, I mean, you could just see it snowing, but then within a few minutes of it hitting the ground, it melted. So I didn't really count that. This, it's actually sticking to the ground. I think we're supposed to have snow for a few hours, and then it's supposed to switch over to rain, and then later tonight, we're supposed to into tomorrow morning, we're going to have snow again, and then I think rain again. It's going back and forth. So depending on temperature, it could either be where we don't have anything to worry about, or it could make it where the roads are going to be really crappy. So, if you're out on the road in this area, you're getting snow, and then we get rain, be mindful, drive sensibly. Want to make sure you don't get in an accident or anything like that. We don't need that. But be careful out there, people. Be careful. What I'm here to do is, I never heard of this until I saw it on the Grail Game site as one of their virtual boxes that you could open. And basically, Grail Game is where you buy tokens, or you earn tokens with their scratch-off cards, and then you use them to open up themed mystery boxes online. And then when you open it, whatever you get, you can either validate and have that actual item sent to you, or you can exchange it for a smaller number of tokens. But they had this Lorcana, and I'd never heard of it before, but I saw it was like Disney. And I finally got around to reading a little bit about it. It's basically like a trading card game, kind of like Pokemon or some of the other, like Yu-Gi-Oh. There's some of those card games, but it's all Disney based. So I went online, and at first I thought about getting maybe like a whole box of unopened packs. But the cheapest one I found was like $200 some. So I was like, we'll skip that. So I found a place that sold them just by the pack. So I bought 2 packs of these Lorcana. They're called Lorcana, the first chapter. So we're going to open them, see what I got. I mean, these are, from what I understand, these are just like the Pokemon cards, where certain cards are more valued than others. Not just within the game, but as far as people that actually either play the game or just collect them because they're Disney. and then of course they have like variants of cards that are you know, numbered as in they're not produced. You know, they're more rare. So that's what we're done. Let's see what we got. All right, on the first, we've got, I think, for the Lorcana trading card app. Yeah. Trading card game companion app where you can learn the game and more. So maybe I'll have to do that. Maybe it's something where you can put it on. It'd be nice if it was a thing that kind of had a, on the back it looks like there's like part of a, almost like a puzzle piece. Or if it had like values and stuff on them. I don't know whether, you know, it probably don't have that, but it might have where you can keep track of the cards you have. So if you do want to kind of check value or see if, you know, one of them's going up to where, you know, people are willing to pay a premium for them, then you can just, you don't have to go through your cards looking through them. You can just look on the app and then look them up. All right, here we go. We have got Elsa, Ice Surfer. I think that is just a common base card. And from what I understand, like all the artwork done on these is original artwork. In other words, it's not, they don't just pull a still or something from one of the, you know, animated movies with that character. They actually had artists create all the artwork for these cards, which I think, obviously being Disney, that's one thing that obviously make it so collectible. Second one, we've got Tinkerbell. Okay. Lantern. And that's definitely just kind of a, I guess that would probably be kind of a, is that like a support card maybe? Yeah. Lantern, birthday lights. You pay 10 less for the next character you play this turn. A lot of times those cards don't end up, you know, they're probably plentiful within the packs and so forth. We've got looks like a spell card of Befuddle. Okay. Next. Captain. Colonel's Lieutenant. I don't know whether that's in like an actual character or... Oh. And we've got Beast. I think these are just, oh, well, no, that's Beast from Beauty and the Beast. It says Beast hard-headed. Some really good artwork on that. Next. Another Tinkerbell. That's a different one. Tiny Tactician. Next. Sebastian, Court Composer. Now, I know there's supposed to be like certain like foil ones and stuff that obviously then you could tell that they're more rare, but there might even be some of the base cards that basically look like base cards, but there's something about them that makes them rarer. That Minnie Mouse, always classy. I imagine there's maybe probably something down here like in the fine print. I'll have to do a closer look at them and see if there's like some minute differences in the cards. We got Merlin from was that Sword and Stone? It's kind of cool. It looks like it actually lists the down at the bottom. It lists the artist of the card. Like this one says Dave Bouchine. Looks like it's Beauchene. That's kind of cool. I mean, you won't be able to see it, I don't think. It's down in that corner right there. There you go. That might be something I could do too, is go through and then look up those, look up the artists and see whether they're just artists that just literally just work for Disney, or whether they're just artists in general, and and Disney commissioned them to do artwork for these cards. Got 2 left in this pack. We got what is that? Aladdin, Prince Ali. And the last one in this pack is the Wardrobe. And that would be from Beauty and the Beast. It says Belle's Confidant. I'm imagining that those numbers underneath the artist's name maybe have something to do with the rarity of the card. It looks like they all say EN1. So maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'll have to do a little more research. Like I said, I just kind of found out about this recently, so I don't know a lot about it. Anything you might know, comment down below. Let me know. All right, pack number 2. First pack wasn't bad. Like I said, I don't know whether I got anything outrageous. I know people do send these in just like they do a lot of other cards to get them graded. I don't know whether I'll do that. I mean, I have other cards like baseball, football, stuff like that I would rather spend my money to get graded. But it depends. You know, if I go through looking and finding, you know, I have certain cards in these that are garnering a decent dollar raw, then those might be ones that might be valued. You know, it might make sense to get graded. Another one of those cards there. From the back, they all look the same. So here we go. We've got Pascal. Oh, that one's got kind of a sheen to it. I don't think any of the other ones I've had so far had that. Unless reflective a little bit. Oh, it's got a little thing underneath there. Will you be able to see that or not? It's like right where my finger's at. You see it? You can kind of see it right under, basically straight down from the P. It's got like a little emblem right there. So maybe that denotes, if it has a certain emblem right there, it denotes the type of card it is. Next, we've got Marshmallow, Persistent Guardian. Now see that one's got that thing underneath it too. Alright, so maybe that isn't a difference either. I don't know. Gotta be some. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Alright, so the emblems at the very bottom, right in the middle of the card, are different. So maybe that's what denotes the different types of cards. I'm just shooting in the dark, really. I don't have any idea. Next, we got Lady Jrymman, Wicked Stepmother, and see, even that one's got a different emblem down there. Of course, maybe that might just be maybe like different cards. Maybe there's like different like families of cards or different elements of cards, and that's what the emblem is. I really don't know. Oh, there's a Pascal. This one's just the plain one. All right, let's do a little critique here. All right, so these are the same cards, except this one is shiny, this one's not. All right, the emblem at the bottom is the same on both of them, so that must pertain to like certain elements or something like that. Yeah, honestly, I don't see anything on them that would denote like a difference. So I guess the only way you tell the difference in the cards is just, basically by looking at them. This one, you can see the sheen on it, whereas this one, you can't. So, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Keep going. We've got Tigger. That's pretty good one. I like the artwork on that one. I was always a fan of Tigger. He's a little weird. We got is that Starkey? Yeah, Starkey. Hook's henchman. So that's from Peter Pan? It kind of looks like one of the guys that I expect from like Treasure Planet. Next, we got Aladdin. That's not. It's a different Aladdin than I had earlier. Now some of them have different numbers of things on the side here. But that probably don't mean anything either. Next, we've got a Bork Dinglehopper. That's from Little Mermaid, right? Where she has all that stuff down in her like little treasure trove under the sea. And then we've got Sergeant Tibbs. It sounds really familiar. I don't remember what one that's from. Disney did a lot of those shows with like animals like that. You had the Fox and the Hound. You had the Aristocats. I know there's other ones that they won't all come to me right at once, but we got Flounder. Pretty good artwork on that too. I mean, that looks like it could be from from the Little Mermaid movie, but from what I read about these cards is it's all original artwork. So that might be done in the same style as the movie was. But that should be different than what is in the movie. At least that's what I take it to mean. And then we have Megara, Pulling the Strings. That's from Hercules. And the last one. Friends on the Other Side. I have no idea what that's from. I don't know. Alright, maybe it says that here. Nope. Alright. Well, there we go. That was it. I don't know, kind of a longer video for just cards, but my first time getting these cards, so it's a little bit slower going through them. Maybe, I mean, if there is something to denote, whether you get a rarer one or not. Obviously, the one that had a shine on it is probably going to be a rare variant of that card. But there might even be some base cards that are either rare just in how many they produce, or might be rarer in the sense is that as far as the game, because of the power of the card or the action of the card or what have you, it might be one that more people are trying to find. But I don't know. I'll have to keep doing a little research and find out what's going on with all these. But overall, I'm happy with my purchase. I think I paid $6.95 a pack. So, well, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I'm a big geek, and I show it through my videos. I'm not afraid of that. I'll be a geek until the day I die, which hopefully won't be for another 40 or 50 years. Longevity runs in my family. I'm only 52 right now, so hopefully I got a ways to go. As always, hey, look out for yourself and everyone around you so you'll have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Again, if you are in anywhere from my area, or there's a good part of the country that's being affected by this storm that's rolling through right now, especially if you're located up in the New England states, up in the Northeast. I'd say brace yourself, because as this slowly works its way up, it's going to be going kind of at a trajectory where I think the eastern seaboard, and especially up the Northeast, are going to get hammered by this, because by the time it gets to you, it's probably going to be all snow and not being followed up by rain. So you got to be out, use your head, be safe. Stay tuned for the next video, because I have the Sid and Marty, or the hunt for the Sid and Marty Krofft NFT mystery box from I Want This Stuff. So that'll be coming up next. Alright, sorry for the longer video, but you know me, that's how it goes. See ya.